What if I told you the first $20,000 you save will completely change how you see money? But here's the scary part. Most people never reach it, not because they're lazy, but because they don't realize what actually changes once you do. And once you cross that line, you can never look at money the same way again. So the real question is, what do people who hit 20K understand that others don't? Stay with me, because this might shift how you think about money forever. Have you ever felt like making money is just slow? Like no matter how hard you try, it never really grows? That's how most people feel, until something clicks. Before 20K, money feels temporary. You earn it, you spend it, and somehow it disappears, again and again and again. But when you finally see $20,000 sitting there, something changes. For the first time, you realize you can actually keep money, not just earn it, but hold it, grow it, control it. And that's where everything starts to shift. Before this point, most people are chasing money, chasing the next paycheck, the next opportunity, the next quick win. It feels like a race, and you're always slightly behind. But after 20K, you stop chasing, and you start thinking, how do I make this money work for me? That one question is where people start separating. Because now, you're not just working for money, you're thinking like someone who builds it. Here's something strange. Before 20K, money feels like a reward. You work hard, so you feel like you deserve to spend it. A new phone, a random purchase, a small upgrade here and there. And it feels good, for a moment. But after 20K, money starts to feel different. It starts to feel like a tool. Every dollar becomes important. You begin to think, if I spend this today, what am I giving up tomorrow? And suddenly, you don't want to waste money anymore. Not because you can't, but because now you understand its potential. The hardest money you will ever make is your first $20,000. Because there's no momentum. It's like pushing a heavy car. At the beginning, it barely moves. It feels frustrating, slow, almost pointless. But once it starts moving, everything becomes easier. That's what happens at 20K. You finally feel momentum. You see small growth, small wins, and those wins pull you forward. Now think about this. If you can go from 0 to 20K, what's stopping you from going from 20K to 50K or even 100K? That realization changes your confidence completely. Something else happens, and most people don't notice it at first. You become more selective. Before, you would say yes to almost anything, any job, any opportunity, because you needed the money. But now, you pause. You start asking, is this worth my time? Does this actually move me forward? You stop reacting and start choosing, and that's when things start accelerating. Let's be honest, money stress is real. It affects how you think, how you act, even how you sleep. But once you reach 20K, that pressure starts to ease, just a little. You don't feel rich, but you feel stable. And that stability gives you something powerful, clarity. You start making better decisions, not emotional ones, not desperate ones, just smarter ones. And then comes a moment that feels a little uncomfortable. You start looking around, and you realize most people aren't even close to this point. They're still stuck in the same cycle. Earn, spend, repeat. No progress, no growth. And it hits you. Breaking out of that cycle is actually rare. And once you see that, you don't want to go back. At 20K, you're not just surviving anymore. You're playing a different game. Now it's about growing money, protecting it, multiplying it. And the best part is, you've already proven to yourself that you can do it. That belief is what changes everything. The first $20,000 doesn't change your bank account, it changes your brain. If you can build it once, you can build it bigger. So here's the truth. 20K isn't life-changing because of the number, it's life-changing because of what it teaches you. Discipline, patience, control, and most importantly, belief in yourself. Because once you start seeing money differently, you can never go back to thinking the old way. If this made you think, even for a moment, don't ignore that feeling. Most people watch something like this, feel motivated, and then do nothing. Don't be that person. Start small, but start today. And if you want more simple, real insights like this, make sure you follow this channel, because the way you think about money today will decide where you end up tomorrow.